It says her username is at Baby Issy. She's pretending to be a popular TikToker named Marie Rose. I went to her Discord to ask and tell people what is happening, and they ended up removing me and banning me from her server. She has a Roblox TikTok account at Side Dolled Up, and this girl named Nala claimed that she saw the girl's face in a FaceTime call. But when I asked her to message me back on a main account with 11K, on her main account with 11K, the real girl and I are mutuals. She never got back to me. All right, it says at Psychode All on TikTok, the catfish ended up removing the Discord link from her bio and turning off her Roblox TikTok comments. In their Instagram, they changed their username from Doll Baby Psy to Isti. God damn. Oh my gosh, these users. And privated the account. After they posted that they were going back active on the TikTok account she claims is hers, since it seems like they're all online all the time and you cover catfish cases involving Discord and Roblox. I want anyone else who knows her to know that she isn't real. Okay. Her username is at Baby Issy. She's pretending to be a popular TikToker at Marie Rose. So this is Baby Issy. And then this is Marie Rose. Now both of their accounts are private as so I can't look and do any research into the accounts to like see the, you know what I'm saying, the differences between them, or like, you know, but they did send screenshots of everything, so shout out to them. That's what I'd be expecting too. Like, listen, for any future this is the correct way to do it. If their account is private, please screenshot everything that you can screenshot and send it to me. This is the Psychode Doll account. I guess is one of the catfish accounts. For whatever reason, I'm a little confused by it. It says the real girl and I are mutual. She never got back to me. Soda Doll on TikTok, the catfish. They said Soda Doll. I'm guessing is a different catfish because they said one of them were Baby Issy, or maybe that's both the same person. I don't know if it's both the same person or if it's two different people, but that account didn't even pop up when I searched it up. It says it got 12K followers, 1,000 following and 20,000 likes on, I guess, all of their posts. They a streamer, they play games and shit. All right, anyway, and this is what the account looked like, which I'm able to actually like look and see what it is. But yeah, I guess this is their IG. They had their Discord in that, and the girl joined their Discord originally and asked about whether the girl is real or not. I don't know, they banned her and then they said this is their little catfish folder. They said, I'm gonna unprivate my account, y'all ready to get back tuned in, followers on drop like crazy, and y'all stop texting me about other people. Once again I only go by Mari or Sai on all platforms. This must be the same girl who's catfishing on TikTok. Yeah, it gotta be. I don't know if it's the same one, but I'm assuming it is. Like, this is just their Instagram. I don't know if they're actually a catfish, but if they are a catfish and they got a catfish folder, that is insane. Okay, so they changed their and then they privated the account, and this was after they joined their Discord and they asked, oh yeah, is that girl real? And then they all banned her and kicked her out and banned her. So if she's truly a catfish, I mean, I can't double check because I don't know who that girl is that she's using, unless that's supposed to be the same girl that's like the Mari Rose. Oh, so they are a catfish. They are a catfish. All right, Mari Rose. Hold on, I see a link tree though. Let me like see if I can look up the link tree. Linktree.com/Mari Rose _. That's all that's going on here. 100,000 followers. 1_. I'm pretty sure this is her real account. I don't know if the real girl actually has an Instagram. That would have been a nice thing to do, or message her and ask if she had an Instagram so you could have just instantly proved that page to be wrong. Furthermore, although it just looks fishy anyway, the fact that they kicked you out of Discord just because you asked the question is crazy. But like that's the type of shit I'll be trying to do. Like, trying to make sure, like, okay, so they say this is their Instagram and this is her TikTok. So let's see if that matches up. Let me ask the real girl and see if that's genuinely her Instagram. And if she say, no, that's not mine, I don't have an Instagram, that clears that up. That would have been cool. I mean, you still can do it. There's nothing stopping you, especially since y'all are mutuals. So whenever you see this, hey, just ask the girl if you can ask her and she'll respond. But yeah, okay, cool. Next case. Oh, never date VU creators. Okay. Yo, I remember seeing this inside my DMs on Instagram, but I didn't know what was about. Like, I didn't know what this was. I'm like, yo, why they just sending me never date VU creators? Like, anyway, but I guess they wanted to. Oh, it says not only was he a catfish, but he was a serial liar. Lied about his parents passing away. What? About his relationship with his brothers, his own job, and his dicks. So basically, it all started in February of 2024 and it's ongoing because I figured out some new about this man. He hit me up multiple times and I completely ignored him because my gut told me to. But he managed to find me in one of my rooms, not knowing about him, we hit it off and we started dating around the first week of February. He claimed to be some underground rapper living in Atlanta, plus a model on the side. Why everybody just model on the side? I guess this is modeling on the side. Like, yeah, modeling is a real competitive. I'm not saying can't model on the side, but it's like, it's a real competitive, bro. That's a real competitive space right there to just be doing on the side casually. But okay, cool, shoot. Also had time to create on VU. Yeah, so they basically saying this living in Atlanta, he underground rapper and a model on the side, and he got time to create on VU somehow. Them gigs ain't hitting like that, then he might do have the time. It says he also used to sell my VU credits and I made no profit. He also used to sell my VU credits and I made no profit. This is all my fault now that I'm writing this out. By the last week of February, I found his address, his real name, and all of his family. I completely ignored all the signs until one day in March, he said he was performing a show an hour away from where I live. So to test him, I bought a ticket for me and my bestie to go there. Yes, it was a real show, but he just wrote his name on the page. Nigga faked. Yo, he faked being a rapper. Like, what? Oh my gosh, that's actually crazy. To test it out, they bought a ticket for them and their bestie to go there. Yes, it was a real show, but he just wrote his name on the page. The way he sounded on the phone when I told him when we were going was crazy. He sounded more scared than excited to see me. He kept it going, saying that he couldn't wait to see me. But when the day came, he said my manager having problems with my tickets from ATL to Texas. And after that, it made me do more research because I was stuck and I couldn't find anything new until September, when one night I decided to reverse search one image, an image I looked over 200 times. My mind was racing. I was literally frozen for the whole day because it was like I finally got this motherfucker. I confronted him and he gave me a sob story, but I felt like there was more to him, so I had to keep going. Until like today, I finally was done with the search. The last thing I wanted to know was whose D was it? I still don't know, but there's so much obvious information leading to it not being his. Cut off all my roster for a catfish. He also confessed that he used to leave me alone because he couldn't keep up with his lies, so he'd ghost me for days and come back. That is actually miserable and sad as hell. Like, and I'm assuming that the nigga grown. I could be wrong, but I'm assuming the nigga is grown. But yeah, nigga said he ate, I fear. Oh my gosh. Nunu, send this one out. You see my IG story, I'm not going no more. My manager getting y'all's refund expedited. It's 110 total. What the you just told me that you regret everything that we did together, that in my opinion made us a little closer ultimately. And I emotionally abuse you and I don't care about you or your feelings. You said you just get judged for dealing with me because I'm Draco and the catfish, right? I'm the loser who just picked on you to get money out of you, right? And I took so much of you and don't care. Why I feel like it's a stud. Not only are they catfishing, but it's probably a stud. I don't know why I get that vibe. I mean, it could be a nigga that's just catfishing, but that's actually sad as if it is. I mean, it's sad either way, but it's like, why? Did he ever talk on the phone? If they talked on the phone, it could have still been a dude. But yeah, I don't know, bro. That shit crazy. That's a crazy ass story. Next case. Hey y'all, this is probably one of the craziest things I've ever done. Looking back, I could have definitely handled it differently, but let me take you back to a time when I let my emotions and a bit of my petty energy get the best of me. The friendship that went left. So let's rewind to a couple of years ago. My ex-best friend, we'll call her Izzy, and I were tight. I'm talking about sisters for life type bond. We did everything together, but over time I started noticing little shady things. At first, it was small stuff, little slick comments, her throwing shade disguised as jokes, and side eyes when I would talk about something I'm excited about. I brushed it off because, you know, that's my bestie, right? But then I started hearing from mutual friends that Izzy was running her mouth behind my back. Damn. At first, I didn't believe it. I thought, no way, Izzy wouldn't do that to me. But then I got receipts, screenshots, voice notes, the whole nine. She was out here airing my business out to people that we both knew, making fun of me and even calling me fake to the same people she'd be hugging in front of me. That's crazy. The last straw. One day I found out that Izzy was talking to a guy that she knew I was into. She was texting him, calling him, and even hanging out with him behind my back. When I confronted her about it, she flipped the script saying, it's not that deep, and acting like I was overreacting. That was the final straw for me. I was done with her fake energy, and honestly, I wanted her to feel the same betrayal and humiliation I did. So I vented to my other friends about it. Let's call them Bria and Mia. Bria and Mia. My bad, I say Bria. Who the fuck is Bria? Bria and Mia. They were like, Izzy's been fake for the longest, and you just now seeing it? At this point, I was mad, petty, and honestly not thinking straight. Bria and Mia were the ones to come up with this idea. They were like, You should let us handle it. And at first I wasn't sure, but the more I thought about all the shady stuff that Izzy had done, the more I was like, you know what? Do what y'all gotta do. The night it went down, it all happened at a party we knew Izzy would be at. I wasn't even planning to show up. Bree and Mia convinced me to come along for the drama. Izzy pulled up with her usual fake energy, acting like she just didn't talk trash about me last week. Bree and Mia didn't waste any time. They confronted her in front of everyone, calling her out for being fake and messy. Izzy tried to walk her way out of it, but the energy was too high. Words turned into shoving, and before I knew it, they was throwing hands. I'll be real, I didn't jump in. I'm gonna be real, I didn't jump in. I just stood there watching, feeling a mix of satisfaction and guilt. It wasn't supposed to go that far, but once it started, there was no stopping it. The aftermath. Izzy stopped coming around after that, and our mutual friends definitely picked sides. At first, I felt like I'd won. But over time, I realized how messy and immature the whole situation was. I could have just walked away from the friendship instead of letting it get so toxic. Looking back, I learned a big lesson. It's not worth lowering yourself to somebody else's level, no matter how hurt or betrayed you feel. Karma has a way of handling things better than any of us ever could. So that's the story of how I let my pettiness get the best of me. Do I regret it? Honestly, yeah. But it taught me a lot about friendships and boundaries and handling conflict the right way. Let me know if you ever had a messy friend fall out. Oh my gosh, what if you would have done in my situation? Did they throw this through ChatGPT or I don't know. I don't give a fuck though. Look, shit, if they throw it through ChatGPT, I don't give a fuck. That's what you're supposed to do. Shit, like make it easier for me to read. Make it entertaining. Shoot, it probably did happen though. It could have happened. I heard stories like this all the time. Yo, listen, did y'all ever have an issue like that or a situation like that where somebody was talking shit and you had to confront them? Somebody being messy behind your back, you had to confront them? Yo, please, hey, drop some stories. Like, if you got some stories like that, please don't be afraid to drop it through ChatGPT. Okay, let me not expose your shit. I guess this was the friend. Damn, I don't know if I'm gonna show that on YouTube, but probably blur out the girl face. Damn. L friend. Boom.